Sarita has done a wonderful work. The book is in many levels. It's a beautiful story. I'll come to that. It also fights for the animal rights. It is also a book of great psychology. See, in global literature, Leo Tolstoy had written about Strider the horse, autobiography. There is book of Marshall Saunders, Beautiful Joe, an autobiography of the gorilla. Yoko Tawada, Memoirs of a Polar Bear. Catherine Applegate, The One and Only Ivan. Then Dorothy Kilner, The Life and Perambulation of a Mouse. And of the dog, Anne Martin had written something called A Dog's Life, the autobiography of the story. The dog was Squirrel. Sarita's book, Autobiography of Alex, of a female German shepherd who spent 11 years of his life and times with them. 22 chapters, 232 pages. Circles around art story level, Didi, Bhai, Mama, Papa. And the journey which started from Ramagundam to Delhi in 2006 ended with his losing his life and the emotional catharsis of a psychologist. But Sarita writes so beautifully. It will make you cry, some of the chapters. In all these chapters, you can see Sarita the mother, the cultivator of familial values for the pet. That is, most of the time, we are bothered about our extreme love for the pet. But understanding the psychology of the pet, how to channelize our love, comes clearly in this book. Then, Sarita, the psychologist and applier of theory into practice. Many small notes you will see in the book. Small stories, but very beautiful. It will touch your heart. Then, first-hand glimpses you will see how she is converting this experience into counseling. End of the day, she is also a good student of psychology. And congratulate her because she has started her own counseling activity for the pet parents. Online counseling service for pet parents called Sevak Initiative. The book is basically divided into 3 segments. Psychology in its most concrete study and behavioral intimacy. Familial space of belonging for a pet in a family. Rights and sensitivity based life and times of a pet. These 3 aspects covered and created in a story framework. Language is beautiful. She writes language which is like stitched together emotionally because she's grieving throughout the book. And more than that, she also sees her husband is grieving much more. He gives the imagination that I'm the lord and master of the house. But when the pet comes, they both are at the equal level of grieving. Sarita merges love for her pet with that of an animal activist, psychologist, and counselor. In our society, we are all a society of I know all. Especially when pets are concerned, we do not use creative psychology. We have rules and regulations, and we have beliefs borrowed from reading or learning from others. But you have to understand that we also grow with the pet. Say for example, many times when she mentions punishment becomes absence of incentives only, the pet learns. But if you punish, there is a repercussion. Psychologically, it stays back. It creates an imprint. Say, unwanted obsessions. Obsessions of our obsession, we convert into practice phases for the pet. which in her book you'll see, she always says they should be avoided completely. Then, when you are talking about right of the animal, right of the pet, we have Julati, we worship animals in many religions, in many societies, but we are not talking about that. Here we are talking about simple thing. In a living space, how my relationship with animal adopted in my household can be controlled, defined, and can be shared reciprocal basis. There are care and health issues. There is creation of symbiotic atmosphere with elders, with children, with owners, with outsiders. Like beautifully she has written Alex's relationship with Didi, with the brother. And there are some examples also, stories, beautiful stories. Then animal protection issues. Please buy this book. This book is about loss, extreme love, togetherness, understanding, melancholia, how to control the grief when the pet is gone. In fact, twice I've read the book. It brings tear into your eyes, love into your heart, and penchant to understand animal rights and how they should grow with animals and people together. Congratulations.